Let's love the world back to health. Let's love the economy back to health. Because there's something really, really strange going on in the world. With consumerism, with our economy, with our money system, it's abusive. It's creating many, many victims. The earth is one of them. The animal kingdom is a huge victim. Then you have third world countries, another one of those victims, with the whole starvation thing going on there. So, I mean, practically, can we love that back to health? Can we love our economy back to health? Because, I mean, besides from all the abuse going on that has been going on since the beginning of our economy, it's also basically collapsing for most rich people as well. Like people living in Europe, in America, the system is slowly but surely collapsing and leaving basically everybody with nothing. So, considering the fact that we're not doing anything about that we're not stopping this from happening in any way whatsoever, that we're not changing the system to a system that is actually valid and solid and that it's actually able to be trusted and that will actually support life instead of destroy it and exploit it, what are we doing about it? Are we loving the economy back to health because that's what seems to be a word that people tend to use a lot, and Oprah uses it, I think. Sure, she does. Hollywood movies use it a lot. Love. The whole New Age movement uses the word love, and many people saying I love you constantly. Love is the most splendid thing, and love is great and wonderful, and love is the only thing that is real, and the love of God and the love of Christ and love of life, and we love life, and love is everywhere, and love is in our hearts, and love is beautiful. So I assume that we are busy trying to love the economy back to health again. Which is interesting because there's like no specificity in that at all. We're not in any way whatsoever specific about how we're gonna love the economy back together again. We're just kind of clinging to the idea of love. Love is the answer. Love is gonna save us. Love is the answer to everything. There. That's it. But we're not at all in any way specific, which is kind of, if you think about it, a problem because this world is incredibly specific. The money system that we may not see it because we just use the money every day. We use our money to go to the store. We use our money to buy the products that we like. We use our money to go to the cinema and to do the stuff that makes us feel good. But we don't particularly see or are aware of where the money comes from, where the money goes, what the money does, what the people who give us the money or take our money or get our money do with it, what the corporations do with our money, what the banks do with our money. We don't really see the whole picture of what is going on in this world. And that picture is quite extensive. You have so many situations going on in this world. I mean, this economic crisis that we have extends, I mean, it covers every country in this world. You know, you have third world countries, you have all these countries where starvation is going on. There's that. And then you have the European collapse with Greece and Spain and Italy, and then you have America, and this economic crisis is a global thing. So there's many things going on and many aspects of it affecting each other. So it's a system. It's a big ass, giant, enormous, intricate, specific, complex system that has its tentacles everywhere. So it's a little bit disturbing and a little bit worrisome that our solution to this problem, which is love, is our answer, our ultimate answer. It's a little bit worrisome that that is so unspecific, and that is a little bit very much vague and just extremely unspecific, because it's a feeling. Love is a feeling. Love is not a practical specific answer or solution that you can actually place within a time frame of, you know, then this is gonna happen and that's how we're gonna do that and that's how much time it's gonna take, like a plan. But love is a feeling. Love is a feeling that is apparently shared by many people who are, through their feeling of love, healing the world, which is as what they say, healing the world, healing everything, because love is the answer. Love as this incredibly unspecific feeling. But okay, ask yourself, how much do you know about the world? How much do you really know about just exactly how love is going to change the world? How much do you know about how the world works? How love even works? Or does it simply work in mysterious ways like God, and you're just supposed to accept that? Because doesn't it just worry you just a little bit, or interest you just a little bit, that we human beings are really extremely unaware of ourselves, of our physical body, of this physical world, of all the systems that exist in this physical world, of who we are, why we're here, how this world got the way it is at the moment in the first place. So wouldn't it make a little bit more sense to, before going and claiming that we have the answer to this huge problem that we're facing, go and investigate the problem first? Wouldn't that make a little bit more sense than to accept a feeling as the ultimate answer because it feels like the answer, yet we have no idea where this feeling even comes from or why it would be the answer? It's just there, and we feel as if it's the answer, so it must be the answer. Well, that's just a little bit concerning. Or maybe a lot concerning. Because if you have a look at how the problems in this world were created in the first place, you may realize that the problems in this world were created because human beings did not have any clue with what they're doing, about the consequences of their actions, about the ripple effects of their actions in reality, the impact of their actions in reality. Human beings throughout time based all their decisions upon their feelings, yet not on a clear understanding of how the world works and what should actually be done in this world to make sure that our actions don't fuck up the planet or fuck up other people's lives. So basically, love is what destroyed the planet in the first place. Love as the principle of simply trust your feelings and do not ask questions. Just trust. Blind faith. That is what destroyed this world. That is what is destroying this world. So is love the answer? I don't think so. Is any kind of feeling such as love, compassion, happiness, bliss, all feelings that are very extremely unspecific and that do not give us a correct image or representation of how in fact these feelings will be the answer to the world, how in fact these feelings will fix the world. Are they the answer? No, obviously not. If you consider how the problems in this world were created in the first place, you'll actually see that what is being claimed to be the answer now, such as love, the positive feelings, all the positive stuff, you'll see that that is actually the reason, the core cause and problem, and the reason and the root cause of the problems that we're facing in this world, which is the consequences that were created by humanity that didn't bother to check with reality whether or not their decisions were actually to the benefit of all life on Earth or only to the benefit of personal positive vibrations, inner vibrations. So we created quite a problem, and love is not the answer. Love is not the solution. We will not be able to love the economy back to health. We will not be able to love anything back together again. We will not be able to fix the world and create a heaven on earth through loving, yet not realizing how the world functions in the first place. I mean, did we really expect that we were going to in some way magically transform according to this energetic vibration that we experience within ourselves, when we're not even aware of how or why or what or when or who or anything? We just trust that feeling, and that feeling feels as though, as though everything is energy, when really it's just a feeling based on a enormous amount of ignorance. That's all. Actually, it's interesting that the only way you could possibly experience these kind of feelings is through ignorance. Is if you are in fact ignorant to how reality functions and works, then you can experience these feelings that tell you all sorts of stuff like love is the answer, and all that matters is bliss and happiness, and life is wonderful and great, and life is love, and blah blah blah. Have a look. It all comes from ignorance. Being ignorant to what is really going on in the world. Because if you realized what is actually going on in this world and how things really work, then you'd realize that feelings are not in any way, do not in any way influence reality. Feelings have no power in reality. Feelings are the very thing that is programmed into us. And if you are interested in getting to know just how exactly these feelings were programmed into us, I suggest to follow the Journey to Life blogs. I will place the links to the Journey to Life Facebook group below this video, and also the Creations Journey to Life that expands really specifically and really well on just how we have been programmed into experiencing feelings through our gullibility and ignorance to what is really going on. Okay, thanks.